And now our two heroes for these books. We turn from Daniel to Ezra, from the prince born in David's palace to the priest born in exile, from the large-minded statesman to the stern reformer, from one of the last of the seers to the first of the editors and compilers, whose scholarship and research shaped the literature of that age of criticism and reflection, when, according to the Talmud, the crown of learning was nobler than that of empire, which followed the great creative age of soaring poesy and inspired prophecy. We see him firing his countrymen's enthusiasm for God's law by precept and example, and inexorably putting down abuses, like his ancestor Hilkiah, in the strength of the good hand of God upon him. And while he, the aged theologian and scribe, helped forward the political revival, Nehemiah, the young layman, half warrior, half statesman, architect, engineer, and earliest of archaeologists, helped forward the moral reformation. The learned son of Aaron cannot be separated from the firm and upright but quick-tempered Pasha. He too is a man of prayer, as well as a man of action, and he left a splendid monument of his prudence and fidelity, of his devotion to duty and self-denying liberality in making Jerusalem a strong fortress once more. We can easily understand why in early traditions his renown eclipses that of Zerubbabel or Ezra. But in calling our whole period after Ezra, we act in the spirit of those later traditions which place Nehemiah's colleague on a level with Moses and Elijah. For what Nehemiah had done for the holy city, Ezra did for the holy book, whose influence has yet been more extensive and enduring. The Moses of the second Exodus, he is said also to have lived 120 years, to have written 1st and 2nd Chronicles, to have formed the Old Testament canon and the council afterwards known as the Great Synagogue, to have introduced the character in which Hebrew has been written ever since, and to have established synagogues. These traditions may not be exactly true, but their existence proves Ezra's importance. For ourselves, we learn the same great lesson from all these four heroes of a crushed nationality, that we are impotent, that God is infinitely potent, that by living in fellowship with him through prayer, we may be endowed with a power not our own.